I hear the train a-comin'. It's rollin' around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin'. All down the line I saw. All down the line. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. I hear the train a-comin'. It's rollin' around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin'. All down the line I saw. All down the line. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. I hear the train a-comin'. It's rollin' around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin'. All down the line I saw. All down the line. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns. I hear the train a-comin'. It's rollin' around the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine. I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rollin'. All down the line I saw. All down the line. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son.
What is up? Good morning, guys. This is kiodiekin. Hope you guys are all having a great day. It is nice to be back here in the chair. I know I haven't posted some videos in a little while, but for the most part, it is really nice to just kind of make some content that doesn't really, requires a lot of attention, attention to detail and stuff. But Before we get started, I wanted to start a few minutes early before the Xbox showcase. Really anxious to see what they're going to release, because I know a lot of us people have been talking about Xbox releasing a handheld unit, and it's been long overdue. In fact, they should have released one, many years ago. So before we get started, I wanted to take some time out, show you guys some clips from IGN Live yesterday. We had a great time, me and my family. And then, of course, we won a few games, a few prizes. Unfortunately, one of the gifts that I won was WWE 2K, 24, and it had a promotional code on there for PS4, PS5, and I lost it. Besides me losing my Bluetooth headset yesterday, I have no idea where it was. I put it in my bag, and it just disappeared. So I have no idea where it was. And they were giving out those codes kind of to everybody yesterday. So that was about, a $50 or $60 value. But nevertheless, I'm going to start you guys off with the show. We're going to just kind of give you guys some backstage looks as what kind of happened and transpired yesterday. And then additionally, maybe after the stream, depending upon how much time we have before the Xbox Live Showcase. I know it's 9:34 here on the Pacific Coast, and they are starting promptly at 10 o'clock. But I also wanted to show some of you guys some of the footage, or the Chronos Max working with the P5 Mate. So I'm working on my settings right now. That's actually why I started a couple of minutes late, because I do all my testing. So a lot of the comments people have been leaving the past few days say, how come nobody's really shown it? I've been busy. I think it's one of the other guys, they've been busy, but I kind of do all of my testing all in one lump sum. And so I've been bouncing back and forth between remote play and also hooking it up. But it does work, because I played online with Tekken a few weeks ago using the P5 Mate with my Xbox controller. I also used the Titan 2. That worked as well. So without further ado, let me show you guys some of the highlights from yesterday, and we'll get started.
Ever go get him. Yeah! But any mistakes is made better. Kiodiekin class here. Free sneakers. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Those were really nice. I know what time it is. So here's what we're gonna do. We need the top of this show to be huge. We need a lot of big energy from you guys. So we're going to run through this. We're going to record it, and once we're done recording, we're going to give away one of these big freaking prizes, like Turtle Beach Headset. Yeah, you know it. Okay. If at any point you're called to the front for an interview, come see Jada over here at the front of the stage. Good stuff, that kind of. All right.
I don't think they want prizes for me. I guess they don't want me.
Right here!
I'm only the
Kiodiekin right here!
The person walking around talking to people. I think I need a little bit more noise if you want me to give out some big prizes.
Right here!
All right.
Right here, baby!
I'm getting word from the controller that we're ready. You guys ready?
Yeah! Give it to me!
You can do better than that. You guys ready?
Give it to me now!
All right. DJ, sound down. You good? All right, controller, take it away.
All right, so at this point, they were tossing out posters, T-shirts. I think they gave away some gaming controllers. I think about $500 worth of that kind of stuff. A lot of action figures. I grabbed a Spawn action figure. Little pins, trinkets, but you know they do these kind of things at all these events, and you know I know there's been content creators and people in the past that have said like events like this won't be missed because you can kind of just do it from your sofa. Nah, you can never really truly replace this experience. Just being able to intermingle with everybody, talk to people, gifts, prizes, meet with devs. At E3, for those of you who maybe just attended on the show floor, it was like a 7-day event. The show floor would open up on that Wednesday afternoon, and then have Thursday, Friday. But that whole week, starting that Sunday, I think it would normally start off with like Bethesda or something. And then you would have all these VIP rooms or meetings or parties that you have to personally be invited to. It's not something you can sign up for or anything like that. But you have to be personally invited to a lot of those meetings. So there's a lot of opportunity to make connections, a lot of fun games going on. Yeah, the only thing that really sucked was coming to find out it was the same day as SoCal Retro Gaming Expo. So don't know how that really worked out. Would have loved to attend both events, but I can only make one.
Relax your feet after you've been up here. Jump in, yell in for prizes. There's going to be a bunch of great panels. Team Fight Tactics is going to be up there. I got any League of Legends DMT fans in the house?
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, wow. Wow. Here. Oh, come on.
Hey, real quick, I want to tell you guys something about the panel room. There are certain things we can't show here because there's just too much of an adult viable content. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the panel room. Make sure you're keeping.
So this is the gallery where they had the arcade one-ups and stuff all set up. Had no idea they were going to be there. Had no mention of it. I know there's usually content creators making videos about arcade one-up, but there was no mention or any advertisement as far as I know of them even being present. So there's actually the head of PR right there. I met him, talked to him for a few minutes. But again, I'll have more videos on this in the next coming days. And then, of course, you also have some authentic arcade cabinets there too. That was really nice to see because that was part of the temptation of me going to SoCal Retro Gaming Expo to have access to some of that stuff. So it was nice to see that they had true arcade games here as well, and I played a few of them. But all in all, that was pretty much it. I mean, it was a cool show, fun time to really be at. For those of you who couldn't make it out, wanted to share a little bit of this footage here for you. It was something to do, and there's not a lot of events going on right now in SoCal, or really right now within the whole gaming industry. Because let me turn this down a little bit. Because as of right now, you guys know a lot of companies have shuttered several of the studios, and I know Warner Brothers. There was mention of even Warner Brothers shutting down Rocksteady Video Games, which is the company that made some of the Mortal Kombat games. They made, what was it, Justice League or Suicide Squad Kills Justice League. So they were also behind the Batman Arkham Knight games as well. So hopefully they don't get shuttered, but there have been a lot of companies going out of business or just being closed up here. All right, we got a few minutes until the showcase starts. We got approximately 20 minutes for the Xbox Live Showcase. So some of the things that I hope to see is we're obviously going to see a little bit of Black Ops here in just a few minutes. And then, of course, we're also going to see whatever it is they decide to show. And I have no idea how long this event is supposed to go for. Hopefully it doesn't go on for too long because I got some other things I need to do. I figured we just kind of live stream a little bit, give you guys some reaction as well as talk about some of the other things currently going on. But right now, also at the same time, while we're waiting on the stream to start, I do have my PlayStation 5 currently set up, trying to adjust some of the settings while focusing here on the live stream. And then we will get a chance to see. See if I can pull up another clip for you guys of me just kind of walking around. About 18 minutes until we start the showcase.
It's your first day. The panel room is a great place to go and chill. The AC is blaring. There's plenty of seats to sit down, relax your feet after you've been up here, jump in, yell in for prizes. There's going to be a bunch of great panels. Team Fight Tactics is going to be up there. They got any League of Legends DOT fans in the house?
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, wow. Wow. Right here. Oh, come on.
Hey, real quick, just like, I want to tell you guys something about the panel room. There are certain things we can't show here because there's just too much of an adult vibe of content. Make sure you're keeping an eye on the panel room.
Try to pull up another clip here. You guys can check it out.
Oh, sweet.
And so this is what a little bit of what they had going on backstage for the rest of the event. They had PC games, Steam Decks, arcade one-ups, arcade games. They had, I think they may have had one or two VR games, but most of these are the brand new demos for games that haven't been released yet.
I'm so sorry.
I don't think they were giving away free codes for any of this stuff, but it was just pretty cool to check it out. Yeah, so we're just kind of walking around through the back area here. They had a lot of help. It's pretty nice. And this took place at Magic Box in downtown LA at the Reef. If you guys have ever been to one of those places. The only thing that I really didn't too much care about was the fact that they didn't have Wi-Fi there, and the signal reception was kind of horrific. So I was there trying to upload some stuff at the same time. Really couldn't share too much, but it was kind of spotty on the inside. Yeah, we got a chance to kind of play around with a little bit. So we kind of spent most of our time trying to get some of those prizes, which were definitely worth it. Yeah. All right, so here's the Steam Deck here. This is actually my first time holding one because I don't have one, and haven't really planned on purchasing one because I really wouldn't have any time to play it. And I know my nephew, they didn't have a tournament, but they were playing some PlayStation 5 games, or actually not PlayStation 5, but Tekken 5. And unfortunately, you know, it wasn't a tournament or anything, but they did get a chance to play for a little bit. But I think the discretion, let me see if I can pull it up here. I think it was pretty much left up to the host to decide what kind of games and whatnot that they were going to play. Let's see if I can pull up another one.
Oh, look, they got all the Xboxes hooked up.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of some of the cyber cafes and other places that kind of no longer with us. Being able to have some PC games, and you know, I was talking to a few other guys. It was like, you know, just really nice to have, because how often do you really just be able to play games nowadays? It's and have some type of friendly competition going on. This is it. IGN throwing out and tossing out some of the prizes. If you guys have checked out the live stream yesterday, if you guys had a chance to check out some of the live stream, this is the interviews as they were being conducted live while they were tossing out prizes to the whole group here. So again, it was a really nice turnout.
We are in the super early prototype phases for this, but I'm super psyched to see how it might shape up for Marvel Snap. But now I'm going to hand it off to Kent to talk about alliances.
Right, that's right. Thank you, Julia. Hey, it's exciting to see you guys all here today. I'm excited to talk to you guys about alliances. What Julia didn't tell you is just how divisive it was on the team over what we were going to name it. Man, we had dozens of names up on the proverbial whiteboard, and we were battling them out, kind of whittling it down to 2 names. So we presented it to you guys, our players, who helped us vote for what to name this feature. And it was really close, even with the players. So we finally settled on the name Alliances. And I'm excited to unveil it to you guys here today, some screenshots of some in-development artwork. Now, obviously, you'll be able to create and join an alliance with your friends and see what awesome decks you guys are winning with. But every week, you and your alliance members are going to be completing bounties and earning rewards at the end of the week based on how you guys all do. Now, we've been playtesting alliances internally for a few months, and I gotta say, it really adds this new dimension to Marvel Snap that is just amazing. And as developers, we're also really excited about how this presents a new kind of foundation that we get to build upon even more awesome cooperative gameplay in Marvel Snap. And this is, yeah, thank you. Alliances will be going live July 30th, and we're excited to get it in your hands. Now, I want to hand it over to my best bubs, Steven here, who's got a really exciting announcement for you guys.
Are you guys ready for one of the biggest moments of the year?
All right, we got approximately 10 minutes to the showcase.
Wolverine's gonna hit a theater near you. Guess what, though? You're gonna get to experience the entire month of July in Marvel Snap with a season dedicated to our favorite word with a mouth. But he's bringing with him a brand new game mode too. Deadpool's Diner. We've heard the fans, you guys want a new game mode. It's a limited time game mode, we're really excited to bring it to you. And you're gonna have to turn on max maximum effort because each match is going to have up to 5 snaps. Stakes are going to get really high. Yeah. And if you turn your opponent into chimichangas, then you can win exclusive rewards like a brand new card. Cassandra Nova is going to be in Deadpool.
Who's got a really exciting announcement for you guys?
Are you guys ready for one of the biggest moments of the year?
All right, guys, I'm going to pause the video here for a second. So I got my Xbox controller hooked up to the P5 Mate. I know some of you guys wanted to see this, so let's go ahead and switch on over. Let's go ahead and pull it up here. All right, so you can see down there at the bottom right, we are hooked up on the P5 Mate. I have my Xbox Elite controller here, and we are on the P5, PlayStation 5. As you can see, it does work. I just haven't had a chance to fully edit and go through all the edits. Now, for those of you wondering what exactly is the P5 Mate, I know you guys are pretty much waiting for the Xbox event to take place, but this is a brand new gaming adapter. If you guys are familiar with B-Savior, last year they released this. This is the B-Savior U5. Let's go ahead and blow this up here so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, so this is the B-Savior U5. This will allow you to use the bypass to hook up your controllers to your PlayStation 5. For pass-through, you can use any type of controllers. And then, of course, you guys know, as we've already covered, that they released an update, and it blocked the Chrono Zen, Titan 2, and many other gaming adapters from working on the PlayStation 5. And so now we have a foolproof solution, the P5 Mate, because this allows you to connect your controller directly to your PlayStation 5, as I'm doing right now, through a wired connection and get full connectivity. The only thing that it does not allow you to do is get the full vibration that you typically would on your controller. Excuse me, but this is the new adapter, and I believe these are $79. I have to look at my notes. And if you do have a B-Savior U5, they will, I think they'll give you like $10 off or something like that if they do that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool device. But I've been playing Tekken. I've been playing Tekken online with a number of these things here. In fact, let's go to Tekken 7. I'll pull it up. My controller just be out of frame, guys, so we'll be here. So again, we're using the Xbox Elite controller right now on the PlayStation 5. Now, originally, I believe you could have used the controllers, but you had to have been local or offline if you wanted to play. But if you wanted to play online, you had to use the you had to do the update. Originally, the update was optional, but they made it mandatory for you to kind of do that. So let's go ahead and play a little bit of Tekken 5 just so you guys can see that it's working. And I'm not going to jump online right now. We'll just go ahead and play offline for the time being. And let's see, we have about, we got 4 minutes until the showcase starts. So as soon as the showcase starts, we'll hop right on over. Here, I'll try to keep the controller here for the time being while you guys can see it. Oh. All right, so for those of you who said it didn't work, that was your demonstration of the unit working on the PlayStation 5. So before we do that, we got 3 minutes left. I'll go ahead and switch over to the Chrono Zen. Now, I can't remember if my authentication is defaulted right now to PlayStation 5. It should be. So this should work by default. So we're hooked in right now through the Chrono Zen using the P5. So let's see if this should work. Oh, there we go. All right, so there's your P5 hooked up with the Chrono Zen, and people have said it doesn't work. So all right, so let's bounce on over to the Xbox showcase and see what they have available. So I'll do another separate live stream with the P5 and the Chrono Zen, but it definitely works. Now, I haven't tried any script for this. I'm not even sure if there are any specific tech and script for it. Obviously, you can make your own macros and so forth, but as you can see, the proof's in the pudding. All right, so let's bounce on over. Let's go ahead here, add it. Well, I'm not going to even have that running in the background, so let's go ahead and turn that off. And we will enjoy the showcase. Underway here in 1 minute. See what new and exciting things they do have to offer. And thank you guys for joining on this nice, quiet Sunday morning. See, are they starting? Oh, yes, they are, baby. Here we go. Looks like we got a little bit of Black Ops 6 in here.
Don't trust anyone.
Good evening. The Soviet Union is no more. Despite a potential for instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest. Free from the specter of global conflict.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
So I guess this takes place somewhere between the 80s and the 90s. Sounds like Bill Clinton and George W. Bush.
I'm a fire starter, terrific fire starter.
I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil. How's he look?
I'm a fire starter, terrific fire starter.
The agency is compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
I'm a fire starter, terrific fire starter.
You don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be better if you do. Hey! It's something you should see. What the hell are we getting into?
Oh, yeah, I'm liking this.
Don't trust
Wait for this to see this one come out.
You broke into a CIA black site. Are you out of your mind?
Things got complicated.
May God continue to bless the United States of America.
You just got a first look at the
Nice.
campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Set in the 1990s after the Cold War ends, where the truth isn't what it seems.
That's what I figured. 90s.
It's an honor to stand here representing the creative teams at Activision. And please stay tuned after the showcase, where we will take you inside the studios to hear directly from Treyarch and Raven, who are working on Call of Duty Black Ops 6. You'll get a 25-minute deep dive into the story and a sneak peek at multiplayer and zombies. It's been 10 years since Call of Duty has been in our show. It's been even longer since all Call of Duty players got the same game at the same time.
Jesus.
Going forward, everyone will experience the game, including the Black Ops 6 beta, the season expansions, and the updates at launch. There are currently over 100 million people who play Call of Duty every month. We hope to grow that community by making Black Ops 6 the first Call of Duty game that will be available in Game Pass day one.
Oh, heck yeah.
So no matter where you choose to play, everyone is welcome to experience Call of Duty Black Ops 6 on October 25th. I'm incredibly excited for today's show. I'm standing here thinking about all the
So for those of you
passion
who
that has
have
gone
Raspberry
into
Pis and other
making
single
this
board
show what
computers,
it
you will
is.
be able to cloud game this
It's
game.
an honor
Black
to
Ops
share
6.
the latest efforts
currently
from our
can't do that with
partners
any of the
around the
other,
world and from our own
Duty
creative
games.
teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios, who are doing what I believe is some of their best work ever. And now I get to introduce something that is special to me. As someone who has played games for as long as I have, it's amazing that I get to set up this world premiere. So thank you all for joining us, and please enjoy the show.
World premiere.
Oh, hell yeah. Stupid guy. What is this? Another Diablo? Or Quake? Something? Like it kind of has a feel of Unreal Tournament. Oh, more Doom. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh shoot! Dang! I love that mech armor tech suit. That was sick. I'm glad they added something different. Oh heck yeah, man! These Game Pass titles are just adding more stock in these single board computers. I tell you that, and all these other different devices.
Who were you before? Who did you love? What did you believe? It's too late to ask now. We all knew the risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day,
Hey, what's going on, business rep?
the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed it the most.
Yeah, somebody had to sacrifice themselves.
I didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten.
What was the name of that Xbox 360 title that came out? It was 4 players. It wasn't like Survivor the Dead or something.
No one is forgotten. We live on.
Oh, State of Decay 3. Okay, that was way off. Yeah, Left 4 Dead. That was it, Paul. Thank you. I thought that's what it was, but I was way off.
Not looking good, old friend. This'll take more than you and me.
What are you thinking?
We need someone to be our eyes and ears in the shadows.
Someone to bring a little darkness to the daylight.
We're going into the fade, aren't we?
And digging up a lot of buried secrets.
What about Darkspawn?
Yeah. Someone who will stand between us and a pack of demons.
You know there will be dragons.
Right. We'll need someone with fire in their blood. One more thing. This crew needs a leader. Someone we can count on.
That game is pretty cool.
Someone that the world can count on. But where are we gonna find her?
It's like what, League of Legends or something coming to Xbox? Dragon Age. Okay. Game Pass. Okay, no Game Pass. Oh man, that would have been nice. All right, give us Gears of War 6 and I'll be happy today. Give me Gear 6.
We have received a distress call of unknown origin. There is no record of a star station in this orbit.
Nice.
Something is not right.
This is the serpent's will.
Coming aboard was a mistake. We need to run.
I'm really curious to know what this title is.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You trespass in the home of House Maroon. Your fate will be decided by the great serpent.
Can you feel its embrace encircling your heart? Constricting until there is no more you. Only us.
I knew it. I was like, what in the world? This looks too much like Starfield. Okay, so they're releasing an expansion for it.
I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I wish you the best of luck.
I think a lot of the stuff should have came out at launch. Star Wars PC 2024 PC. Okay, cool. It's nice. I was looking at it. I was like, man, these games are starting to look too much like each other. And where's the real, true, generic or genuine content? Excuse me.
Vaultathon 76 is sponsored in part by Sugar Bombs Breakfast Cereal. Bombs away. Folks, if you're just joining us, we are coming to you live in the 10th consecutive hour of our Vaultathon 76 drive. We've got operators standing by and, oh, it looks like we've got one.
Harry's on from Skyline Valley. He's sending the whole family to Vault 76.
How about that? Skyline Valley, beautiful country, right in the heart of Shenandoah.
Oh, Shenandoah, I hear you calling.
Call now to join Harry and the over 17 million Vault dwellers already on board. And let's keep those numbers climbing.
Another Fallout.
From ABR Medical Center.
Vault 76 is a growing community, and strong community can weather any storm. Why, just take a look at our Skyline Valley neighbors in Vault 63. The greatest scientific minds are hard at work, cooking up shocking new ways to protect and preserve this Appalachian Eden. Yes,
Yo, speaking of Fallout,
Valley
I still need to finish the TV show.
Nature in repose.
I haven't finished
From
it
the
yet.
picturesque Shenandoah National Park to its majestic wildlife and friendly local residents, Skyline Valley is a welcome home to all. And don't forget to bring home a souvenir or two. When the bombs started dropping, don't come a knocking. Call now to reserve your place in Vault 76. Still not sold? Well, I suppose having skin is not for everyone. Best of luck out there.
Lost the wide Missouri.
Another great game I can never really get into. Never really had any time for it.
World premiere.
All right, what we got here? Is this Gears? Is this Gear 6?
Soon she'll wake and paint again. Paint a new number, ticking down every year. One stroke, and everyone of that age vanishes into nothingness. Every year she paints again, and every year an expedition departs for the continent with one hopeless mission: destroy the paintress so she can never paint death again. We'll break the cycle so she can't steal anyone else's future.
This world is full of wonders.
Yet everywhere we go, we walk with death.
Do you mean we're the only ones left?
Even if we fail, we lay the trail for those who will come after. Right? We are Expedition 33.
All right. They're going to have to show a little bit more from that game to impress me. But the cool thing is it's coming to Game Pass, so you can play it anywhere. Raspberry Pi or a single board computer, mini PC, whatever has a decent browser, you run it.
Do you think there's a chance my mom's still alive?
If your mom's anything like you have, she'll keep fighting till we find her.
I hope so. It's just hard to believe this is all really happening.
You mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. That's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mom.
I ain't ever disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
We're gonna go on. We gotta get ready of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kind. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Okay, they showed some footage before earlier.
Funny ass mudcat.
It's some Louisiana-based game. I can't remember the exact title, but there's some cool things you can do with it, I guess.
Gotta move quickly now. Wait, that floating island is the gator? Oh, hell no.
Time to find that church. There it is. Now to get over there.
You know, one of the things I'm noticing is a lot of these newer game titles and stuff that they have coming out all seem to have somewhat of the same genre. It's like you really just kind of play it and get into it. You find out what you really get into.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
Oh.
A boat and a church.
I'm not feeling that game. And, you know, honestly, you know, one night I spent all night going through the entire Xbox Live library just to find something to play. And that's all I saw was just titles like this. It's like, why would I want to play this? You know, back in the day, you would go through like 20 titles and just go like, man, I don't have time. Like, these games are interesting. But the more time I spend seeing games like this, it's really a turn on. Nothing like that
In darkness,
impresses me. Yeah, you're right. Boring attacks on the game.
she slumbers and dreams.
Yeah, nothing from that clip said that.
And for countless generations, mortal heroes have risen to defend her.
Now,
they faced monsters,
World of Warcraft,
tyrants, and beasts of primordial horror. Though they fought amongst themselves, their enmity following them to the most.
Right now, this is on Xbox. I'm wondering how would you really play it other than a mouse and keyboard.
And even across time and space, their courage never faltered. Even upon the very threshold of death. While new hope blooms on the horizon, the final battle draws near.
Let's see what they're adding to this one.
Now, in the darkness, at the very heart of the world, the drums of war thunder once again. And Azeroth at last awakens. The world's soul, so long denied me, shall be mine.
Now, we knew this was World of Warcraft. What's the code? What's the release of it? Game Pass? Oh, figures PC. Yeah, see? Now that would have been bigger news if it was coming to Xbox. He's killing it.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet. Approaching Soviet airspace. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. Your codename for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on.
Yes.
The clock is ticking. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox Unit's specialty.
How the hell you
In
not
other
see
words,
somebody on a bridge
weapons
like
and
that?
equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army. Freeze. Speak.
Nice. Very nice. Now that's definitely a day one purchase.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Oh, hell yeah. Is this the first time Metal Gear Solid has come on Xbox or another gen console? That's real nice. All right, but it didn't say Game Pass or anything, so but it's console exclusive. Yeah, Sea of Thieves. Sweet. There's a lot of people playing at E3 2019, the last E3 event. Not this one, but the previous Sea of Thieves.
Your kind meddled where you shouldn't. As long as U is free, your world is in mortal peril.
And how is it that you know all of this?
Because I am a god too.
If you're a god, you're one of them. Why would I do anything to help someone I've sworn to kill?
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you.
All right, this one looks really interesting. It's a lot different from some of the other ones in this same genre.
Come on then. Fight me and die.
Cool. It's definitely different. Gives us a different look. Yeah, coming to Game Pass, so love me some Game Pass and cloud gaming. Really beneficial to have that.
return to you now as the gods of mankind.
So is this like Age of Empires or something?
And the Norse.
Real-time strategy?
The Egyptians and the Atlanteans.
We created mankind to fight for our glory. So rise and wield my wrath.
Command beastly chaos.
Rain down destruction.
And unleash our fury.
Worship me. Claim my power. And legend will be yours.
Cool. Oh, Age of Mythology. That was close. Game Pass as well, too. Sweet. It's kind of close. You guys haven't noticed Microsoft has gone away from console exclusive because that's the future gaming. It's for cloud. You play anywhere.
Your target is in possession of a radioactive device. Stop Carrington's attack at all costs. Good luck, Agent.
I always knew I had an instinct. I could see the world differently. I thought it would be like any other mission. I was wrong.
Welcome to Garden City, where it's a pleasant 23 degrees all day, every day.
How far to his last known location?
Local forces are also tracking his whereabouts. You need to find him before they do.
I'll have to improvise.
Generating voice print.
ارسل واحدا آخر. اختبر البوابة بحذر.
What readings are you getting?
There are really odd readings from your monitor. Can you confirm?
I'm looking at the screen right now.
Our intel places Carrington on the second floor.
And the life we think we know turns out to be a lie. There's only one way forward. Find the truth. Scan's clear. I'm going in blind.
Carrington! Damn it!
Analyze. What am I looking at here?
Carrington appears to be targeting a research facility. If he attacks it, the casualties could be astronomical.
Agent Stark, it's a pleasure to meet you. I could use someone with your skills.
I had to lose everything before I could see. What this world was really hiding.
I hope you're ready, Agent Dark.
Oh, what is this? Oh, it's Perfect Dark here.
Once you open this door.
Yeah, that was
there's
actually
no
one
going
of the
back.
original Xbox titles. Yeah, you're right. Perfect Dark. I didn't really play that series too well. Was it enjoyable?
Agent Joanna Dark is caught in the middle of a near-future war over advanced technology that threatens the lives of millions. We hope you enjoyed the first look at gameplay, and we can't wait to share more from the developers at The Initiative and Crystal Dynamics as the game progresses. The creativity and talent of game creators are what make our industry unique. And I'm incredibly proud of our games and our teams. They are building a diverse lineup of titles, which includes new installments in beloved franchises like Doom, The Dark Ages from id Software, updates and expansions to our ongoing games like World of Warcraft, The War Within from Blizzard, handcrafted original concepts like South of Midnight from Compulsion Games, and blockbuster games with massive audiences like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision. On behalf of our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, King, and Xbox
E3
Game Studios, we thank you for your continued support, and we look forward to getting their ambitious games in your hands. Diablo is one of the most enduring and beloved series in all of gaming. We're thrilled to have Diablo 4 in Game Pass, where millions of you made it your favorite way to play. This October, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred expands the demon slaying experience with an all-new character class, a new region, and of course, the next chapter in the acclaimed story. Here is the opening cinematic for the game. Let's take a look.
Sweet.
Akkurat. Cheers, chicham. Mini dumisichis. Mini dumisichis. Azukuto. Marsolan. Akkurat. Cheers, chicham. Mini dumisichis. Mini.
Boy, young one. Are you all right?
Akkurat. Cheers, chicham. Mini dumisichis. Mini dumisichis.
Nerel?
Azukuto. Marsolan.
Oh, you're not well. Please,
Akkurat.
please, my child, let me help you.
Stay away from me!
Nerel! Is that how I raised you?
No, Mother. But I must carry this burden alone. I must get to Akarat's tomb.
But look at you. You're killing
Oh man, this looks realistic.
I don't know how much longer I can...
I'm here, little magpie.
I missed you so much.
I'm so proud of you. But now, I need you to give up.
No. Of course it's you! You monster! Let go of me!
Let's go. No. You made a choice. And I warned you, little magpie. There would be consequences.
Surrender.
No! I control the stone!
You hold the stone. You control nothing.
It's freaky.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I could use some help.
Great graphics. Another Diablo game. Is it coming to Xbox? Oh, all right. Gear 6. It'll be Gear 6.
Right. Due.
Nah. Yeah, wishful thinking.
So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place. Because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah? There he is, in all his finery. Cheers. I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your chancers, and the occasional giant toad, for some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
We thought you could save her.
You know, it's your life and death stuff. That's what defines you, isn't it? Really stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, all right. She was terrifying. So, yeah, I knew this girl once who made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey. She's back.
Oh. It's been a while since we've seen this title.
I'm going to fix it, this place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
Very nice. Game Pass 2, 2025. Giving you guys all the better reason why you should use a single board computer that can run cloud gaming.
World premiere.
You have access to all this stuff. You know what? I didn't notice that. I didn't really, yeah.
Use this. Make your own rules.
Female lead and all of them, you're right. Yeah, even this one. Kind of, I guess. Well, if you think about it, a lot of the movies and stuff coming out too are female-led games and movies. Like even the Fallout TV show. There's several other ones too. Female-led protagonists. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that. I really didn't like the artwork and stuff.
World premiere.
Personally, it's hard for me to take a first-person shooter seriously when I see all the rainbow colors and different type of paints used. You know what I mean?
There is nothing left for me in the city. So, I have traveled back to where I grew up. Here, I found my childhood home
in ruins.
Right. This is going to be for little kids. Definitely not my flavor. So
Why hasn't my aunt taken good care of it? The bridge to her house is broken, so I can't even ask her. I will make the tree stump a cozy home again, no matter what it takes. And no matter how hard it gets. I will fight. And find meaning and beauty out here. Some will say that in the dead of winter, a small city mouse doesn't stand a chance. Maybe so. But I must keep believing that every winter leads to spring. Auntie, finally! No!
Oh, dang, that's jacked up. See, they got so many of these little kind of titles on Xbox now, man.
World premiere.
All right, let's see what this is. Gear 6.
My mixtapes bend others to my will. It's a strange, almost cosmic talent.
Go back to a time where summers lasted forever, when friendships were unbreakable.
All right, cue the
and
zombies.
any trouble was good trouble.
This year, I want to ride a flaming stallion of delinquency.
Oh my God.
What's your name again?
From Beethoven and Dinosaur comes an adventure a lifetime in the making. Experience the freedom of the teenage wasteland, sneaking out, making out, avoiding the law, and maybe something a little more.
Hey, can I stand up?
Yeah, little Rockford, go nuts!
It's more like a Pixar movie.
Set to the soundtrack of a generation.
What are we going to think of ourselves in 10 years?
I'll just remember to tell myself it felt important at the time.
Your greatest memories are stored in music. You're invited to go back in mixtape.
There have been noise complaints.
Okay.
That was a terrible game. I don't even know why they would even show that, but it's good that it's on Game Pass. You can just toy around with it and check it out. No, I'm gonna pause this for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna see what this is about. All right, I'm really getting the feeling that Xbox has kind of moved away from exclusives, and now they're just focusing on the mass majority of titles that you can play on an Xbox. So, like, for example, I wouldn't see that game selling worth $2. That one that we just saw. But if you just want to add additional titles to your library, I mean, why not? You're going to get it for free if you have Xbox Live Game Pass. So, I mean, why not? But if that wouldn't be a game I would even produce for $60, and then put it out and they expect you to buy it $60. So, I see that as just a filler for their marketplace. was pretty cool. I didn't realize that it was going to be that game. That one kind of caught me by surprise. All right, are there any other more game studios besides Bethesda and Activision? Or do they shut them all down?
Many times I tried to tell you. Many times I tried. Always unsurprised. That easy to the doubts and complicate your mind.
All right, come on, give us something. You know what, Xbox, they're going to have to give us something that goes this way. We're kind of getting the same redundant titles every day. Mysticism, Dragon Age, Fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons lore. Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool game. I played it for a little while. I mean, I'm glad they're still around pumping out content and stuff like this. Xbox and PC, all right, that's pretty good.
World premiere.
All right, please, something different. Please.
I swore I'd never
Dungeons and
use
Dragons
my power
lore, I bet.
again.
Yep. And Paul, another
2 nights
female-led protagonist, right?
I found my friend's body in the woods.
Yeah, see, supernatural stuff.
I don't know who I can trust. Or who trusts me. But my friend Safi is dead. So why can I still hear her voice? Focusing my power.
We're getting the same
I
genre
somehow
here today.
Shifted.
Like out of all the games we've seen, it's
To a
been some
parallel
type of
timeline.
mysticism,
Here,
fantasy,
Safi is still alive.
magic,
But danger
the
stalks
dragons.
our every step. And only I can investigate both realities.
Hang on. Parallel world?
It's the same as this one, except you're dead. I can still save Safi. If I can solve and prevent the same murder.
Alright, so this is like the
Two
Sixth Sense or whatever.
timelines.
Video game form. It's gonna say Game Pass because nobody's gonna pay $60 for this. He said better say Game Pass. Oh, it is not on Game Pass? Oh wow. Another Bethesda, so I guess they're the only company now left in the video game industry.
Are you sure you want to investigate these things?
I can't let this go. It could be the best kept secret in history.
What you going to do, Indiana?
All right, I'm looking forward to this.
These artifacts
This
have a
one
deep
seems
connection
well
with
worth it.
something in the past. Boss believes they hold a kind of power. A discovery that could change the world.
What were you doing out there?
Fresh air! We have to find the stones, Gina. Or they will. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you'd get a perfectly aligned circle.
The Great Circle.
Exactly.
I intercepted the Morse code coming from the Himalayas.
Our boss is sending all of his men.
Greta!
Battleship? Yep. Let's get a closer look.
Gotta find the stone and get off this ship.
What's that in his hands? What does it say?
Earth something. What was that?
We'd better hide.
Ciao.
Hands behind your head.
Where's the stone, you American rat?
What stone?
Have you ever heard of Höhenangst?
Fear of heights?
Yes! And I have it. I endured this dreadful mountain even if my mind was screaming every step of the way. Because of a concept you narrow-minded Americans will never understand! Devotion. Total and absolute devotion to the fatherland. You have no purpose. What you have is your stupid American cartoons. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Ha 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 ha. You laugh and dance, celebrating your own idiocy and drinking the piss you call beer. I will walk through fire for the devoted men of the Reich. Give me that stone. Now!
Can't give you what I don't have.
I shall search your corpse to make sure.
Please wait.
Give me the stone.
Gina.
Looks realistic. Has my approval.
I gotta get out of here.
Help me!
The stone! The stone!
Gina! Halten Sie auf! Erschieß sie!
Hab dich.
I can tell you already it looks better than that last Indiana Jones movie. Was it The Battle of Destiny? Hey! You know, the last Indiana Jones movie, I mean, it was pretty cool. I fell asleep on it a couple of times. It took me a little while to just really finish it. But it was really hard for me to believe, you know, watching Harrison Ford play Indiana Jones at that age. You know, really all the physical activities and stuff that needed to be done. Finally, something different. Thank goodness. Yeah, Indiana Jones. Yeah, it's a good game. I've seen a little bit now for a while. They were playing some clips of it earlier.
You never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you. The first signs are
Another
really
Dungeons and
subtle,
Dragons type mythological
but over
movie
time,
or video game.
it becomes clear. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity. I should know. It runs in my blood.
Yeah, here we go, another one. Nothing is forever, right? Fallen theaters coming, yeah. Oh boy. So that's another title filler for Xbox Game Pass, huh?
Come. Your Emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands. That wild frontier suffers from the dream scourge. Find the root of this terrible plague and put an end to it.
He is wrong. The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
They both deceive you. There is more wonder in this world than eyes alone can see. You must open yourself to its mysteries. Tend to its purpose, no matter how wild. And become what the living lands truly needs. Its protector.
World premiere.
All right, let's see what they got now. Rebellion, all right.
Emergency at Windscale Atom Plant. It's not emergency, but disaster. Now the worst seems to be over. Wiring target.
What title is this? Definitely not interested. Again, another Game Pass game. You know, not a high-end premier title that will get a lot of people buying, so they added to Game Pass. not.
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? War. Their soldiers killed everyone.
I do not fear our enemy. They talk of peace and dream of war.
You know, honestly, for some of these titles, I wish they would put the name of the game before they start showing it.
Our people deserve to be freed of the oppressor's grasp.
Okay, looks like we got a different type of
Vengeance is a
genre here.
lonely path now. Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
People so quick to abuse their power do not deserve to keep it.
There is much we will learn from each other, Yasuke. You can see when two people fit, when they will be better together.
There is no honor in preying on the weak.
Together, we will bring justice back to the people.
Assassin's Creed Shadows. I honestly thought that was a different title. I didn't think that would be a same a part of the same franchise. It didn't look like or feel like an Assassin's Creed type of game.
Скіфе, радий тебе бачити, друже. Валимо звідси. Ви тільки погляньте на це. Край, чарівний край черемоша і прута. Ти моя любов, ти рідна матінко моя. Жива.
Координати закинув. Поквапся.
Зараз час такий. Час можливостей. Усі ці жертви, усі ці смерті. Який в них сенс? Зона така, якою бачиш і ти. Я ж показав тобі, якою я її бачу. Іди своїм шляхом, і тоді ти зможеш побачити зону по-своєму.
Alright, it's pretty interesting, cool. Game Pass, okay, that's good. You should get a chance to play it, see if you like it or not.
We've been honored to partner with GSC Game World, the Ukrainian studio behind Stalker 2. We can't wait for you to experience their game yourselves on September 5th. Today, You've seen amazing games from creators around the world, from both our partners and our own studios, from the biggest blockbusters to original independent games. I hope you enjoy the breadth of titles coming to Xbox. In addition to all these great games, we're introducing a new all-digital Series X and expanding color and
Nice.
storage options across the Series X and S lineup. They'll be coming to select markets this holiday. These new X and S consoles, alongside the many other devices in our Xbox gaming family, offer you more choices. It's our mission to make Xbox the best place for you to play by including the titles from our own studios in Game Pass at launch, by bringing your games into the future with our commitment to game preservation, by pushing the technical boundaries in our future hardware, and empowering you to play your games anywhere you want on Xbox
definitely agree
consoles,
with
PC,
that.
and cloud.
I definitely agree with the whole play anywhere.
This is what defines Xbox today and in the future. And we're hard at work on the next generation. Immediately after Showcase ends, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Direct begins. We're taking you inside Treyarch and Raven for an extended look at what's next in Black Ops. But before we dive into the Direct, we've saved one more thing.
World premiere.
This better be Gears of War. Oh yes, baby, Gears 6. Hell yeah. Oh, Gears 1? This must have been Emergence Day. Because we all know Dom is dead. So this must be a prequel. Yep. Alright, so we're taking it back. Yep, that's what I figured. Because I was like, why does Marcus look so much younger? September. Come on, baby. Tell me September. Yeah, so I guess they're still working on Gears 6.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
All right.
No turning back now.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We are giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story. In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Sabati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino.
All right, what happened to the feed? That's not me, guys. That's not me. I'm still streaming.
You know.
All right, there you go.
We aim to take players.
Looks like we got some buffering issues going on here. Because we are still playing. We are still playing. Yeah, looks like yeah, just waiting for the feed to get back up here.
All over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences.
So I don't know if it's me or...
Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through.
Here, let me lower the quality. I don't know what's causing this.
Them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
You've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. But cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of Northern Russia.
Love the action. I mean, Call of Duty franchises always deliver.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap, Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife.
Oh, shoot. I
Disruptor.
love that.
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside. What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
One on the side, please. Okay. Attacker.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was sick.
Great.
I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft the most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on the ground movement and everything else chaining together.
Nice. Smart decision.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni Movement, there's no going back. We also have what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni Movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6. We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We are constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
Take cover!
Our art team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives, and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away. Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Audio's good. Everybody's happy, Joe.
Lawrence got it.
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day one in Black Ops 6.
Did they mention this is going to be on Game Pass? I don't remember if
we know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6. Now, I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing. Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to Zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of Zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to Zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based Zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement to shooting to footsteps to engagement systems to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based Zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Suddenly I see a new world coming out, and I feel just in the ground. Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming?
All right, let me turn the volume down on this a little bit. So yeah, that showcase was pretty decent for some of the exclusives, but obviously we have Call of Duty coming out. We knew about that. We got Gears of War 6, but a lot of these other titles are just watered down titles for the most part that we will just play for free. So hopefully they get some more exclusives in the future. But I mean, it was okay. I mean, I think my favorites were Gears of War 6. We don't have an announced date on that. They didn't mention anything about Game Pass with that. I'm sure it will be. And then, of course, that Flight Simulator was pretty cool. But most of the games here, as a viewer pointed out earlier, most of them had a female-based protagonist. Nothing wrong with that, but it all kind of had the same theme, which was like dragons and mythological folklore, or maybe some type of military-based scenario. So I know there's different genres out there, but a lot of the games that I saw today were just something that I personally wouldn't be interested in. So let's see what else they have here at the end of this video. Got anything else here? All right, so I guess that pretty much wraps it up. But again, yeah, those are pretty much my final thoughts on their showcase today. You know, I'm glad I was at IGN yesterday, IGN Live. I know they had their event again today. So we'll really have to see if they come out with anything else. Now, they didn't mention if this is going to release like the Call of Duty games the same time on the PlayStation series. I know they really weren't going to focus too much on that, but it would have been really nice to know if they maybe clarified some of that. But it seems as though Bethesda seems to be carrying the flag right now for Microsoft. You don't see too many of the other studios or major studios doing any development right now. Obviously, as far as development or any games that are really even include or would require the Microsoft Xbox Series S or X rather. But I don't know. I don't really know what to really make of the showcase. I think some of it was kind of decent, but I think they definitely need some more heavy-hitting exclusive titles, not just the same watered-down stuff just to add on or pack down onto their library. But I will be back again, guys. I have a lot of videos that I need to edit. I've been showcasing and shooting a lot of stuff. I just not have time to really edit. Need to take a break for some things and also doing some research on some others. But there'll be some videos coming out here. Just been a lot of things just kind of pumping out day after day. And so I just want to jump on here, talk to some of you guys who may have been online. And I will catch you guys later. So going forward, we have some RetroPie updates. We also have some Arcade 1-Up updates as well as ad games. And then, of course, we have the P5 Mate, the Chrono Zen, Titan 2. What else is there? The reason why also, too, that some of my content has been slow for the past couple of weeks is because I ran into a big challenge with the new Elgato 4KX, which I will speak on more when I can. I have a tutorial based on that. Had a lot of problems with it. In fact, while I have this up, might as well show you guys what I'm currently looking at right now. Not that. All right. So we also have the P5 Mate. We had some issues with the Elgato 4KX. So that's the capture card. That's the new one that cost $229. So we had a huge issue with that. Obviously, I couldn't do any of my PlayStation or Xbox stuff or streaming or live capture because obviously I didn't have a capture card. But I had my old one, but I wanted to showcase the 4KX. And so figuring that out, I don't like to put stuff off and then come back to it, because I didn't know if it would be a defect or whatever the case might be. But Elgato was really not able to help me. They did send me some troubleshooting tips. Had to figure out some things on my own, especially with RetroPie. So there were some issues there, but finally was able to get that to work. So you guys can see it now. I do have the Elgato 4KX working. It works with my XSplit, but it does, the software itself that they have doesn't work on my PC, but it does work on my laptop, which is another story. So it's kind of what I've been dealing with. And then, of course, got the brand new Xbox Elite controller here. Love this thing. Pretty cool to have. Really love this. We got the PS5 controller here. So I will be back with this P5 Mate. I know some people call it the PS Mate. It's the P5 Mate. That allows you to use your other controllers as well as your Chrono Zen and stuff on the PlayStation 5. But again, make sure you guys check out my other channels, Kyo RC Daiken, Kyo Boom Daiken, as well as RK Media that I share with a few other people uploading media. And I think that'll be it. But we will be back. Got a ton of videos to try to upload today. And I will catch you guys later. And Paul, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.